From the name, one might think that they will be able to help themselves to deli sandwiches and cheeseburgers at the Butcher's Daughter Cafe. But this Butcher's Daughter is a rebel, and she serves only health-conscious vegan fare. The Nolita Cafe, which is located steps away from the Bowery subway station, had their official opening day on November 26th. The idea for the cafe comes from Heather Tierney, who owns nightclubs Apothec and Pulqueria in Chinatown. The culinary mastermind behind the meat-free dishes is Joya Carlton, who is the cafe's co-owner and a longtime vegan. She was able to take a moment out of her busy opening week schedule to speak with me. Having worked at Bouvette in Greenwich Village for a number of years, her inspiration for the Butcher's Daughter comes from small French cafes.
The technique and the aesthetics of it are so cool, and the experience of it in the cafe culture, like the idea that you can sit down with, baguettes and cheese and little spreads, and I just think it's so delightful.
Carlton loved creating charcuterie, a technique that she perfected at Bouvette, but she wasn't so keen on using real meat in her dishes. Thus, she came up with clever dishes like beet tartare and a vegetable charcuterie and cheese board. Carlton, however, doesn't think that fancy fare is all about using the most interesting ingredients. Rather, it's about combining them in creative ways. While I was there, she was bringing out the very first sandwich for the staff to sample before serving it to customers. Carlton's delectable creation, an open-faced smashed avocado toast, was a masterpiece of simplicity, with only avocado, curry oil, and a little lemon. I also got to sample the Grateful Veg sandwich, which consisted of a cashew cheddar cheese with avocado, tomato, cucumber, sprouts, and naan mayo on toasted 7-grain. Being a vegan herself, Carlton empathizes with the experience of going to a restaurant and only being able to order one thing on the menu. With the Butcher's Daughter, she aimed to create a pleasant experience for everyone who might come through the door.
Once I find a vegetarian restaurant that I like, it's the best thing in the world when you go in, you can order anything you want on the menu and not worry about it.
Of course, one would be remiss if they didn't mention the brilliance of Brandy Kowalski, who consulted on the cafe's extensive juice menu. The self-dubbed juice mixologist's concoctions include the Goddess of Green, which includes a bevy of green goodness. People who might have partied just a little bit too hard, presumably at one of Tierney's clubs, will enjoy detoxing with the aptly named Hangover Killer, which consists of young Thai coconut, pineapple, yuzu, chili, evening primrose oil, and cilantro.
And all in all, between the juices and the food menu, we're ordering 65 different fruits and vegetables every day.
Co-owner Heather Tierney was the mastermind behind not only the name, but also the interesting decor of the Butcher's Daughter. The walls are bedecked with meat hooks, rough wooden stools, and other accoutrements that one would find in a butcher shop, but the pops of color and clean whitewashed walls balance everything out.
And we're kind of playing with the masculine and feminine, the idea of things being hearty and meat heavy. Instead, we're doing foods really beautiful.
Carlton says that they hope to cater mostly to locals, both vegan and non-vegan alike, by switching up the menu and always trying new creations that will keep people coming back to the all-white beacon of a storefront at 19 Kenmare Street. Reporting for Ethical Eatables, this has been Sarah Murray.
I've planned that we'll always have specials, so it'll always be changing. So people come here all the time, and there'll always be something different to try.
Reporting for Ethical Eatables, this has been Sarah Murray.